Oh, hey, good morning. How are ya? Welcome. I didn't notice you there. Or did I? It's Saturday. What does that mean? It's time for more music, apparently. I thought we were going to go on to the whole, starting the show portion, but take a look at this. It's Eliminate. Oh, well, now they do it. Now they do it. I thought they were going to keep showing the bracket for a minute. It's Elimination Saturday. That's right. It's day two of the BrenChong Cup Winter Edition World Finals. International Finals? They're saying international. I don't know why they're separating international, world, whatever it is. We've got 6 matches today, and every single match sends somebody home. Oh my word, the pressure is on, and on top of that, every single match today is a prize pool match. The top 12 players from around the world in the APAC, EMEA, and Americas region are all here for this 3-day event. And, of course, there's money on the line, but of these 12, only 8 walk away with that coin purse, a little bit heavier than it was before. So our first 4 matches today, each one has $1,000 on the line. Either you go home completely empty-handed with nothing but having played some Clash Royale, which is a reward in and of itself, obviously. Or if you win that first best of 3, that's $1K right in your pocket. And then we go from our top 8 down to our top 6 and more prize pool on the line there. Of course, I'm going to check to see what that prize pool is. Don't worry, I didn't have it memorized, whatever, it's not a big deal. But the first part, bam. So we're going to get down, we're going to take our first 4 out, and then we're going to take 2 more out today with 6 matches total in our losers, elimination, lower, whatever you want to call it, bracket, and then get ready for the big show tomorrow, Sunday, the overall BrenChong Cup Winter Edition Championship, where we award not only the champion of this competition, but on top of that, 15,000 euros to first place. I know, it's euros, dollars, whatever, do your currency exchange like one millionth of a Bitcoin, apparently, whatever it is. All that's getting passed around and ready for you. Let's take a look at the chat here as we are waiting for our first matchup, which will be Tyton versus Line. BT Dubs. Tyton out of Poland, Line out of South Korea will be our kickoff match. And, whoa, we're jumping right into it. There's no graphics. There's no – I guess there was a bracket beforehand. Here we go. First of the day, Line top of your screen. And his opponent, Tyton, at the bottom line, of course, we've said before, is not only the No-Tilt World Championship champion, but you talk about no-tilt skills overall, he has also gotten a 2nd place at No-Tilt Worlds and a 3rd place at No-Tilt Worlds, both playing on behalf of his home country of South Korea. Oh, yeah, he also played in CRL for Talon and Kings on Dragon X and, a whole bunch of stuff like that. No big deal. No big deal, folks. And, wow. Tyton going Expo Game 1 right into a Royal Giant, Archer Queen, Musketeer. First of all, what in the world's Line doing? And second of all, why is it going to beat Tyton's deck? Hey, OP Mod, Sandy in the chat over on YouTube. Sandy's an OG and super, super cool. Let's see. I've seen some questions. Rich, what will be the format for CRL 2022? Yeah, actually, it's a weird format. Clash Royale League 2022. It's going to be sword fighting. It's really weird. It's going to be a Battle Royale sword fighting contest. Real swords. The stakes are very, very high, but the winner does get the full prize pool for that year because all of his opponents will be dead. So there you go. That's a fun format. Well, we're going to see some Expos at the bridge and some Royal Giants in response for a little bit. We'll see if there's any chance of Tyton to find a way past a Goblin Hut, a Royal Giant, an Archer Queen, a Partridge, and a Pear Tree. Do I think execution should be hit once or twice by reflection from E-Giant? That's a great question there, JoJo, and I think probably for every hit. So just like the executioner can hit going out and coming back in, same thing for how it should be hit by the E-Giant back. So I don't know what to think about this match. Mustafa Khalid, I think you Squid Game CRL. Yeah, I feel that. But executioner throws as axe only once, says JoJo on Twitter, on Twitch. Yes, but he hits twice. So And you get reflected back damage for every hit you hit. So it's so far line chipping away on that left-hand tower. And Tyton setting up super defensive expo, and it's... Did he already play the EQ and I missed it, or did we just see that now? Because the fact that it's RG, EQ, Goblin Hut is hilarious. Wow. Well, folks, this is why Expo's a situation. You know? Because, especially if you are known as an Expo player, they're going to get you. They're just going to get you. What do you think about Blu-ray glasses? Is that really useful while using mobile phones? Blue light, you mean? I don't know, bro. I just rock these stunnies. Archer Queen to the right-hand side. You guys might see that I'm not like... What's the best way to say this? I am casting this match, but also, when you're playing RG, EQ, Goblin Hut against 3.0 Expo, the likelihood of that going poorly for line is very, very slow. Although he is using all of the EQs into the strong side, and now it's 1930 to 1710. KC saying Expo is always the long game. Yeah, that's true, but it feels more like it's going to be a long game for Tyton, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean here? Because, see the penetration? RG doesn't have to shoot here, and that AQ just also makes it bad news bears for Tyton. What a strange and interesting first game of the day. Tyton, known as an Expo player, instead of going Expo Game 3 like he did against Mohamed Light. Shout out Jeebus for the really excellent super snipe against them in that one. He goes Expo in game number 1, and line says, dude, I know. Boom. And there you have it. Let's see. Elmadillo, I'm asking, Rich, who went out yesterday? What happened yesterday? Who got out yesterday? I couldn't watch. Nobody. Today's elimination day. This is the first. Yesterday was all just upper bracket. Now we're kicking off the lower bracket, and we're eliminating 6 people today. Oh, no. 6 people are out. Yeah, that's darn right. And 4 of them are out with $0. I mean, they might have won money. I guess they won some money in the regional section, but they're getting nothing for this section. So right now, Tyton playing for $1,000. 1,000 euros, which is like $1,400, I think, is the exchange rate, which is like 15,000 Polish dinars. What's the Polish currency? I actually have no idea. I also have no idea how strong the Polish currency is, so I shouldn't say. I know that it's like 78 million Venezuelan bolivars at this stage. Rich really clutch for putting up the VOD yesterday. Fake Lapacati. Is that you who messaged me? Interesting. Yep, it is available. What a snipe, says Strostar. Yeah. I mean, the only thing he could have done to make that worse is if he just, like, also went in and nerfed Expo before the game. So that was a pretty brutal snipe in that one. Euro is more than $1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the exchange rate for euro is like like €1 is like 1.3, $1.4. I just don't know I don't know what's going on with the. I don't even know what the Polish currency is. The zloty. Ooh, nice, the zloty. Yeah, how many zlotys to $1? I have no idea, or to €1. Does Line have to win 2 BO3s because he lost in the first round of the upper bracket? I don't know. No, because Tyton did too. They both did. So here we go, and oh boy. Line goes Lava first play. After this game, I believe that the production booth will put up some of the today's matches, and I'll go through the plan for today. 15,000 euros, according to Chuckwagon, is about 17,000 U.S. ducats, in case you were curious. I don't think that was me that made that little slowdown happen, but I'll keep an eye on it, folks. But yes, to answer God JW's question, yes, I will show and explain the matches today. I believe there'll be a graphic after this match. So we are playing in dual mode here today, folks. So you can see all the decks already used and what cards those players do not have available. And with the Tesla and Fireball out, Line choosing to go to the skies here. P.E.K.K.A in response to Le Skeleton King. Skeleton King is an interesting change to the ground troop situation for Lava Miner, right? Guards popular, Skarmy popular, Barbs even a little bit. Definitely had its day for sure. And now Skeleton King. An interesting choice. That's a good arrow. That's a good arrows. Oh, I thought it would do a little bit more there, but not quite. Thought that arrows might be enough to get the baby dragon out with the help of the pups. Didn't actually happen, but still, 636 on the right-hand tower. And Ram Rider still touches. Lion needs to play some miners on the left-hand side. I don't know if he's going to try to cycle arrows over there at some point or what his plan is. Guys, I will go through the entire schedule once it comes back up. Oh, and thank you, Chuck Wagon, coming through with some big-time clips that we would use for our makeshift edition of instant replays. And wait a second, I looked away to download a clip and then Line lost. What did I look? I looked away to download a clip and then Line lost. What just happened? Can someone clip that? What just happened? What in the world? I was like, cool, this is over. Let me prepare our instant replay. And then the game stopped being what? Here, I guess they're going to replay. Oh, they're going to replay it right here. Okay. They're going to replay the ending. So Ram Rider is in. Golden Knight dashes to all the things. This is really coming in really choppy. Miner. Oh, Miner goes too close. And the Royal Ghost gets extra shots. Whoa. I don't know why that replay was so choppy, guys. I don't think that was on my end, that it was all goofy. Could have been. Could have been. Let me go ahead and let me get that replay for you guys too. I'm sure someone on Twitch had to have clipped that. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Let me go ahead and get that one. What just happened? I'm gonna get that one down too. Here we go. Let's call that Line Chokes, I guess. We'll call that replay. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and prep 2 replays for you. We're going to see, I guess it almost feels like only one of them was necessary at this point. Oh, my word. But yeah, let me prep these 2 little replays for you, and then we will take a look at what the heck just happened. I know those downloaded, so why aren't they in my downloads section unless they downloaded to somewhere else? Oh, did they download to somewhere else? Please hold. Yep, I know exactly where they went. Got it. Okay, so here's replay number 1, and let me get replay number 2 ready, and then we'll take a look at both of these things, a little bit more depth. Thanks for sticking around, folks. Your patience is eminently appreciated. Here we go. We're gonna go jump into our first of our 2 replays. There you go. This was the original opening play. This was the big push that Line kicked things off with to take the huge amount of damage that made it seem like this was all game over, right? You're looking at this, you're going, there's no way anyone comes back from this. Check that out. Down to 350. And this was just, here, we'll go back to the beginning of this one. And yeah, just, hey, the poison is popped maybe a little early there. And there was a bit of a slowdown on that one too. And that one, the baby dragon was too high. Skeleton dragons come in, and you can see Tyton just has no elixir, misses the barb barrel pull, and it seemed like it was all GG. But now here we go to the very end. Here we go to the very, very end. And, man, this was, oh, hold on, let me just jump it up a little bit. And this was just Tyton overspending. And you know what, we're into our game number 3 here, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll go back and look at that replay a little bit later. Say hello to Brazil, please. Hello, Brazil. Oh, and a missed freeze. Still going to be a ton of damage, which is actually kind of hilarious. But a missed freeze nonetheless. That would have been towered down had Lion hit the freeze correctly. Plus, the Archer Queen probably would be dead. Instead, it's tower in a whole lot of trouble. But solid counter push coming in. Let's see. Bowler Loon freeze up against an interesting RG. Oh, and now Zappy's out of cycle. Fishboy ain't doing it. You're going for the King Tower activation. I think that misses. Yeah, it does. Oh, boy. Well, not the most micro-based opening match of Clash Royale, folks. Line usually plays much cleaner than this. So game number 1 was an absolute snipe. Game number 2 was an absolute slip on a banana peel. And game number 3 so far, a little fast and loose with the putting things where they're supposed to be. And guys, I'll look at the chat more during the breaks between games. So if you have chat questions, the best time to get me to answer them is between games, not in the midst of one. I don't know. I guess he's going to do that with the Lumberjack instead of the Inferno. Cycling the Inferno Dragon seems like a choice that is weird, but I guess he's just choosing to go all in for the triple attempt here. Raged up, Loon in. Freeze does not get all the zappies, doesn't matter. Line 3 crowns, GG, well played, that's it. And what a day. What a day. Weird opening match to start, but Line pulls it out in the end. And he moves on. $1,000 to the pocket of Line. And Tyton goes home with a little bit of nothing. So $1,000 for 5th through 8. So if you make it to the top 4, then you get... Okay, we're going down to 8. I guess you have to get past the bottom 6. Whoa, okay. So 5th through 8th, I'll each get 1,000. Second place gets 2K. Third place gets 4K. Second place gets 7.5K. And then a clean 15,000 euros for first place. Let's go take a look at La Bracket. We are on the international finals, the world finals lower bracket. And you see Tyton out, Line awaiting the winner of Vitor versus Ian. So for you Portuguese fans, there you go. Looking for Vitor. And then, wow, they went through that bracket very quickly. But, you know, that's the schedule for the day, folks. There you go. There's your schedule. One more time for those of you in the cheap seats, since that went so fast. Coming up next is Vitor versus Ian, then Griko versus Cody Go, then Wero versus Kuri. That's the matchups that we're going through today. And then, of course, we will see the next round of lower bracket matchups, elimination bracket matchups to get to our top 6 after that. And we'll be here for all of it, guys. It's not going to be a super long stream today. Tomorrow we have the grand, super grand final. Bracket link in the description. I don't actually know. I think that might be the wrong bracket. Let me just go ahead and see if I can get the correct bracket. Where is the World Finals bracket? I think I shared it yesterday, actually. Let me take a look. Oh, I don't know where it is, though. Let's see. Bracket links. It's not the, let me get the correct bracket for you guys. And I'll get it for you. Let's go back to that game number 2 and see again what the heck happened in the end there. So you see Line only has 189 left in that left-hand tower. I mean, it's like, what is that, like a minor shot and arrows? Right? It's pretty close. But he doesn't want to do it yet because it's still in time. And, man, that tombstone is nothing. Just slows down the Ram Rider. And just look at this. Line just having to go all out. And this miner here, if he puts this miner behind, he just gets that miner out late. Maybe didn't think the Golden Knight. Man, that was just smart choice there by Tyton to just press the button on Golden Knight. And there you know. I never watched a grand, super grand final before. I'm excited. J-Man, I'm excited too. Do you have a co-caster tomorrow? Maybe. I haven't arranged one yet. I have to arrange one, and I'm busy. But there might be one. We'll see what happens. Here's the bracket. Boom. For those of you who want the bracket, I'll go ahead and put it in the description so that Sandy is, so I don't make a liar out of Sandy. You know what I mean? Full bracket here. Let me put that there. Boom. There. Now the bracket is updated in the description. All there for you guys. Let me go ahead and I'll get my, all of my stream links up too. And then I will, you know, then I'll answer some chat questions. I'll respond to all your very critical messages. When is the next round when is the next round? The Super Duper Grand Final? That's mañana, which means tomorrow for those of you who don't speak Spanish. There's my stream links thing. Can I be your co-caster tomorrow? Says J-Man. Can you be my co-caster tomorrow? Let me think about that. No. That's my answer is no. But, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. Maybe it does. Let me see. I got that ready to go. Cool. For those of you who do like these sunglasses, here's where you get them. These are my gooders. Boom. Life is gooder with gooders. You know what I mean? I'm the one who came up with that. Do I sprechen Sie Deutsch? No. Can I speak Russian? I don't know. Did you ever learn it? Why didn't Line have to beat Tyton twice? Wasn't Tyton one round ahead of Line? I think they both went out in the first round because there were. I think so. I think they both went out in the first round. Is Mohamed Light playing today? I don't believe so. I believe he plays tomorrow in the upper bracket because today is the lower bracket. Can I get Andrew as a co-caster? I don't know. Maybe. Rich, where is Mugi? Probably Japan, most likely. Where to get the cap? This hat is for the Austin Soul. That is SOL, like sun. It's Austin's AUDL team. That's the American Ultimate Disc League. It's Ultimate Frisbee. I'm just repping the local team, bro. So I guess you gotta look up Austin in the AUDL. AUDL. You can get this dope hat, bro. Please ask Boss. Boss, come cast. Did it. Your uploads helped me in growing. Thanks for that. Cool. Bam, gotcha. What is the prize pool in the grand final? I don't remember well, this is the prize pool. 15,000 euros go to first place, 7.5K to second, 4K to third, 2K to fourth, and fifth through eighth all get 1,000. There you go. Boom. I did it. I knew I could memorize something. I'll do you one better. Why is Mugi? That's the really important question, actually. That's a very important question. Let's go ahead and boom! Jump into... Oh, yeah, no, that guy's getting timed out. Not just deleted. Timed out! Where is my place? I live in Austin, Texas. All right, folks, here we go. Second elimination match of the day. You have Ian77 up on the top of your screen, facing off against Vitor out of Portugal. And I know that both of these guys obviously have put in a lot of work. Ian has been the upstart player out of the US of A this year. And he's also got a pretty strong YouTube channel, especially if you like hog play and are trying to get better at hog rider play. He's probably the best hog cycle player, is the best hog cycle player in the game. There's the gooder link. I forgot to post that earlier. But here you go. Here is Ian's link. So Ian, who is playing right now, Ian77, there's his YouTube channel. He's at 17,000 subscribers. And he's growing every single day, and he's got one of the best channels for you to watch if you want to learn better hog cycle play. He finished 9th this season on ladder with this deck. and certainly worth watching. Yeah, Chuck Ragan saying Ian wanting Hog Rider, shocker. So first 2 minutes away, not any significant action, just some early blows being traded back and forth. Interesting to see Drill without Magic Archer or Wall Breakers. Both of those are more standard, but just a kind of strange MK AQ Drill deck out of Vitor. And that Hog starting to chip away a little bit more here from Ian. Fireball in, and with the arrows, this is a nice clean path here for Vitor. That bomb tower not going to stand up that long. Now this is where you see if he can get the money worth. He holds that down very, very nicely. Bandit plus AQ though. Bandit will get a dash on tower, bats in, and oh boy, Vitor takes care of business, steals that one right back, and takes Ian out when he's running his best deck. Great pick there for Vitor, and GG, well played. Game number 1 for the Portuguese player. And let me go ahead and, that actually is a great clip that Chuck you grabbed there. Let me go ahead and bring that in here for a bit of a replay. G to the G, well to the played. And yeah, that EQ, let me go ahead and see if I can grab that one here for a little bit of a replay. Why did I just drop to 13 frames per second? What is doing that? I just saw a real bad frame rate drop. I'll keep an eye on those things. Ian should have went opposite lane, says Creepy Sherpa. Yeah, possibly. Let me take a look at this. This is a pretty solid. This might have been an overcommitment here. Let me get this replay up here in 1 second. If my computer will cooperate with me. Come on, computer, cooperate. It's the one issue of running a one-man show from a garage. There we go. Let's go take a look at this really nice little play from Ian. I believe this is going to be Ian's Earthquake to slow down for some hits on the opposite side. Yeah, here we go. So he slows down the Dark Prince in the back. This was some significant damage early on. And actually, at this point, Ian's in a great spot here. Pops the cloak. Most of that should have been pretty good. But then he got popped later. GG's. Let's take a look. We're waiting for game number 2 here in a moment. I know some of these players in this specific game might tend to take a little while with some of their deck picks here. So as soon as the decks are in, that'll be cool. Your hosting skills are insane, dude. Oh, thank you, Dylan. Really appreciate it. How are you? I'm well. Thank you for asking. Miner should be nerfed. Yeah, everyone says Miner should be nerfed these days, right? That's the meme of the year. P.E.K.K.A needs skill to play, especially in this meta. Yeah, in this meta, P.E.K.K.A's not very good. Which player you look out for this year? I'm going to go with Vitor and Reichert. I don't know if Reichert's actually going to play competitive this year. I've heard rumors that he's not going to. I am going to, for me, Ian, Hasiel, Arden Toas, Adriel, those are all players to keep an eye on. Why? Are you an American? Yeah, I live in the good old US of A. Here we go, game number 2. Let's see if Ian can go ahead and get this one back. And that was a failed King Tower activation. Vitor not happy about that one. Hey, Rich, give me a 10-minute timeout, please. Okay. Boom, you're timed out. Congratulations. Ask and you shall receive. So now it's Ian going with a variation of the Asaf deck. am I going to have for lunch? Not sure. Not much in the house right now. Daryl saying, would you shout out my mom, Yolanda, for a $2 super chat? Yeah, what's up, Yolanda? How are you? Are you into Clash Royale? Dope. Right now we're watching Ian and Vitor game number 2. It's the weirdest thing about NATO, right? Is that NATO is either going to completely be a dominating force, or you mess it up one time and you ruin everything. And again, that NATO mitigated some of the damage, but still a lot in. Tesla, Drill, Valk, and Guards. Feels like bad news here for Vitor. Keep in mind that in a pinch here, Ian can switch the Drill to defense against this Golem and just pressure with wall breakers. And let's see at what point Ian's trying not to vary up his placement on the Drill too much because of possible NATOs for King Tower activations. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'd be worried about that at this point. It's a lot on the left-hand side, though. Valk has to come down. Guard's taking care of the Golem. Bomber now in the deep spot. Baby Dragon takes it off the board. Vitor's starting to chug ahead a little bit on the elixir point, and there you go. Ian does finally go to the back, but not when he's playing the wall breakers, though. And now opposite lane. One connection does get through. 10:02 left-hand side, 11:42 right-hand side with another minute and 35 seconds left in sudden death overtime. Golden Knight. Don't you want to bring that to the middle, or you want to keep it on the outside so you preserve the Tesla? That makes sense, actually. Wall breaker to the right-hand side here. Golem plus Baby Dragon, and full 10 available for Ian to defend with. And he should be back to their Tesla here as well. And there you go, high Tesla to deal with the Baby Dragon. Nice play. Guards there surround, or don't quite surround, but do stop the cannon cart. Minute 9 left, and things getting worse and worse for Vitor here. Drill going to go into the back this time? No, goes to the front once more. One wall breaker gets away, though, and that's massive. That's a big-time wall. Breezy. 585 left-hand lane. Big pile of rocks in front of a Goblin Brawler and a guy with nice hair. Drill in, almost uncontested. Cannon cart does come out, and not a good spawn there on the Goblins. Bad spawn on the Goblins, and that's a decent amount of damage in the back end. 449 is the mark. Next Golem might be maybe the last Golem here, depending on how fast Vitor cycles, how much he has to spend on defense. Golden Knight stopping that. Yes, I think he can get one more Golem down here. I don't know if he's going to, though. He's going to try to push here with the cannon cart high. This looks like it's going to be a GG well played, and Vitor knows it. Yep, there you go. Fireball in, and there you have it. Ian, despite a rough start, comes back in game number 2, ties things all the way up. Good to see everybody. How are you? My name is Rich Slayton. I cast a thing called Clash Royale League. Also, this is my channel. So if you're just joining, you go, hey, Rich, do the thing that I want. Maybe. It's maybe or no or yes. Those are my answers. We're going to have some fun. We're going to cast some Clash Royale. We're going to talk about some rando stuff. We're going to give you some background on these players. Like, of course, one more time in the chat, that's Ian's YouTube channel, who's playing right now. Go check out Ian. That's I-A-N, if you never spelled Ian before. And then I don't know what Vitor's doing content-wise, but I can give you guys a little bit of Vitor's social media, and he can if he's got YouTube, and he streams on Twitch. Oh, good to know. He's on Twitch, streams in Portuguese. But here you go. This is Vitor's Twitter. For those of you who are interested in Vitor's Twitter, there you go. Good talk. Good talk. Omotayo saying, for anyone who wants to learn Hog, Ian's a good source. Yeah, Hog will. Ian will actually be doing a Hog video on this channel very soon, which will be pretty fun. Do I have green glasses? I think so, somewhere. To really have them all key out all the way. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Not following CRE sports these days. Who's looking favorite to win the BrenChong Cup? I mean, the favorite right now is Mohamed Light. He's in the winner's bracket. When is CRL going to start? CRL is going to start in 2039. Yeah, it's going to be weird that it's going to take that long to start, but 2039 is when CRL is starting. YouTube's popping off right now. Ian's YouTube. Yeah, Ian's almost hit almost a 20K. Ian's popping off for real. Let's go. FIFA Games saying, I love your content. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I used to play FIFA. Before that, I played Pro Evolution Soccer, because PES is definitely better than FIFA, or at least was. And then I played FIFA for a minute. But, yeah, everything's all FIFA Ultimate Team now, which, ugh. What's one deck you would say you see in ladder but never in competition? 2.6. I see 2.6 all the time in ladder, and I never see it in competition. Rich, do a backflip. Physically impossible. How to counter Mega Knight. Bandit is the only way. There's no other ways to do it. I have a video on it. Oh, hey, Rich, how's it going? Okay, except for whatever that was. I think I'm alive, though. Golem is not a good card in tournament. It's like a 50-50 good against a good player. Yeah, Golem, I mean, especially, yeah, Golem's just a tough call. You really have to be trying to go and you have to be figuring out. We've seen Golem win here, but it's one of those ones where it's like almost only a Game 3 pick if you feel like you have, you've seen that the matchups that are available can help. Haha, you really sound like Powerbang. Like Powerbang? Interesting. Powerbang and I work together. I don't know if you know that. I've never had that comparison before. This means NATO E-Giant needs skill. You said it. Yeah, totally. It's the one thing I would say. I'm like going way back in these chats. I'm gonna go take a look at. Let me go look at Twitch. Hey, hi Rich. It's Hey from Clash Clowns here. Oh, hey, what's up, man? I think I hosted you guys the other day. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I did. That's right. What's up, man? Good to see you. We're waiting on Game 3. Again, Ian tends to take a long time to choose those decks. Rich and Cashman are my favorites, says Jason over on YouTube. Aw, thank you. Where can I learn all placements in this game? All from the internet. Hello from Houston, Texas. It's storming over here. Yeah, I'm in Austin, and I guess it's raining today here too. How to counter P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight and Baby Dragon. Shut off your opponent's phone. Here we go. Game number 3. Opinion on Hot Pockets. They were a decent option when I was 19 and wasn't good at cooking and didn't have time for anything. Now that I'm an adult. No bueno. When was my last Hot Pocket? Looking like Ian's going Loon here in game number 3 against Minor Mortar. Interesting choices from both sides. Do I watch any European football? The occasional important match. A lot of stutters today in the feed. I'll keep an eye on that one, folks. So maybe not Minor Loon with the E-Barbs? It feels like this should be Minor Loon, but E-Barbs are weird. What is with these slowdowns with the... I'm going to see is that if that's just me or if that's everybody. Let me go ahead and ask, because I'm on, like, crazy good internet, so that shouldn't be happening. Sorry about the lag here, folks. I'm asking the production... I'm asking production to see what's going on, if that's on their end. Let me just check my internet connection, but I have fiber optics, so I have crazy good internet. Let me see if I'm experiencing any problems. No, I'm getting 700 megabytes down per second. And yeah. And I'm getting 600 megabytes per second up. And my ping is, let's go check it out. Yeah, they're checking the clean feed right now, folks. And my ping is 6 milliseconds. So, yeah, that's not me. What does your wife think about your casting thing? Asks Folkstra. Well, since my casting thing has led to us owning our own home, and we live a nice, comfortable life, she's pretty much down with it. let's see. I'm going to try to refresh the clean feed after this match is over. See if that fixes anything. Someone is DOSing me. DDoSing me, that'd be funny. Are you sure you don't got Walmart Wi-Fi? Bro, I am hardwired. I am hardwired in to nearly 1 gigabit Ethernet. So, it's cleaned up now. Yeah, as Fake Lapicati says, this man eats golden burritos. He's living the good life. That's right. The video will come, guys. I've been very, very busy. I'm working on something huge that can't talk about yet. Once that's done, or at least like moving, then there will be a golden burrito video. But I've recorded it. I have the I ate a golden burrito. Final minute 45 here in sudden death. Just mortar miner on both sides, and that's a nice little connection there from the Dark Goblin. $14.60 to $12.87. Although it is Vitor West dual lane pressure, Miner does get on there and takes the lead back by 1 HP. That's a good Dark Goblin guards here. Going to give that mortar some decent protection. I think enough to get 1 shot off. I think that mortar gets 1 shot if it turns. Does not turn, though. Goes to the E-barb instead. Doesn't matter. Vitor gets it. Wow. Ian falling to Vitor here in the first round of the lower bracket. GG, well played. The mortar miner matchup. And Vitor comes out on top. There you have it. Vamos says BMS. Nimbus Rider with the GG bruh. Over on Twitch, Day One Marquez saying Vitor won. Yes, he did. Oh, I didn't mean to clip that. I didn't mean to touch that. Hold on. And let me go ahead and download that clip here real quick. And there you go. Vitor moving on, where he will face Line in just a little bit. Later today, that'll be our second to last match of the day. And here you go, taking a look at some replay action. Of course, coming up next, by the way, Griko versus Cody Go. Griko and Cody Go, but here you go. This is the end of that game, I believe. So you see the mortar come in on the left-hand side. Vitor sets up this nice Dark Goblin and Musketeer to just keep that mortar on the board. And it's the Prince pressure on the right that forces the E-barbs to go that direction, and the miner tanking for the guard. Let's go back, look at that one more time. That miner tanks for the guard here. So this is a great setup, right? Guards come in. They don't protect the mortar, but as all that goes down, the miner to the back, and Ian's just stretched a little bit too thin, not able to take care of those guards, and the guards get on and take care of business. GG. Well played. Nice win for Vitor. Chuckwagon there's also much work for Rich, needs a paycheck. Bro, almost. Right? You know what I mean? I gotta say, I will say this. For all the different mods, Sandy, Nimbus Rider, Chuck, Madi, everyone who comes in mods, like, you guys make this whole thing like so much easier to do. So big things. Big shout out to all the mods on all the channels, please. Give them some love. Give them some love. All the mods on YouTube and Twitch, because, seriously. Makes this thing sing. Chuck Wagon says, I'll start with the golden burrito. Bro, it's on me. It's on me. Why does it feel good to watch you casting Clash Royale, Rich? It's my effervescent personality. My good looks. The gap in my teeth. Right? What is it? Something makes you feel good. I used to have perfect teeth, but then I didn't wear my retainer after I finished my braces. Like in college, I stopped wearing my retainer. And what was perfect teeth, now I got this very cute, very charming little gap, if you will. Where is Andrew? Los Angeles. Great commentary. Thank you. Do you have any tips to escape mid-ladder? Win more games. It was the Dark Goblin, was it? The Dark Goblin? Maybe it was the Dark Goblin. Here we go. Cody Go against Grieco. Let's go. And that's an easy Fish Boy King Tower activation against the Hog Rider. Keep in mind when you're talking about the that Hog Rider with the Fisherman, now Cody Go, if he basically almost predicts, he doesn't have to predict Hog Rider, has to be hovering, almost like predicting when the Hog Rider is going to be ready for cycle. You can, if you drop ultra crazy fast 5 tiles from the bridge on that same side, now prevent all that. Let's see, does he do it? Oh, with the Skeleton's help. You can do that with just the Fish Boy, by the way. You can prevent all that damage. He decided to spend the even 4-for-4 trade, but for a +1 trade, you can fully counter that Hog Rider with the Fisherman once that King Tower is activated. Maybe I'll do a video on that one because the God RF and Lucas were playing a match in CRL 2020 that I broke down, where I broke down that move. But maybe I'll do a little tech video just on that because I see people trying to do it all the time, and I think that that's a real difficult move. So I'll go ahead and do a little breakdown on that one for you guys to remind myself. That's actually a great video to do. Here is Cody Go's Twitter. He does stream regularly on Twitch, so if you are a Spanish speaker or just want to watch Cody Go's gameplay, there you can go ahead and find his Twitch through his Twitter. When will be the final day? That'll be tomorrow. So Grieco right now playing one of the most popular quote-unquote free-to-play decks in the game with this Hog Tesla EQ cycle. And no building for Cody Go makes this really, really frustrating. On the flip side, that Firecracker can be a bit annoying, plus the EQ for Cody Go. So, interesting pieces both directions. And the Firecracker maybe gives that Fish Boy a bit of a pause. I think the Fisherman kind of retargeted twice there. And because of that, Hog Rider goes through, gets a little bit of damage. A nice juke from the Tesla by Grieco. Grieco's playing some nice Hog right now. Let's see if he can predict the Fisherman with some high skellies. Let's see. Cody Go's doing a good job of not playing that Fisherman too high when he tries to counter the Hog. Let's see if Grieco can set and bait the trap here. And Skeletons, there's still one on the board. And that's going to be one shot, not two, though. 842 to 856. Royal Giant right at the bridge. EQ working to predict Tesla. Tesla comes in late and a mile away. That's a great Tesla. Fisherman, nowhere to be seen. Hog does get one hit. RG does not. 524 to 559. I believe Grieco cycles faster here. He's afraid of over-cycling, I guess, and just decides to do a full, like, weird little pressure push on the left-hand side. What a fascinating push from Grieco. What a fascinating push from Grieco there at the end. Woo! That was a finish right there, boys. That was a finish. That was a finish. All right, let me see if I can grab some of these clips here, folks. I keep on accidentally putting that. Well, that's one of the clips that's coming to the channel, to our replay section, boys and girls, ladies. Let's see. Heck yeah, Grieco bringing it home for the Hog Rider players. Oh, I guess they have a replay. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I didn't know they were doing replays now. Here we go. So they do have a replay. This is a replay of the finish. This is this whole thing is interesting, right? Look at the interesting, just like kind of full send he goes on that left-hand lane. Fisherman has to come out. Fascinating. Simply fascinating. Nothing to show it again? Nope. There we go. Let me go ahead and get our other replay up of the confused Fisherman. As you guys saw, that's what's coming up. Arson says, I think Cody Go lagged. He might have. Cody Go might have lagged there. That's certainly possible, if not plausible. Here we go. This is the fisherman getting all wackadoodle-do. And here you go. The miner, the Hawkins, and watch this fisherman go. Do I go there? Do I go there? Where do I go? And he looked at that firecracker for like half a second. I think it's. Let's see if I can figure out where that actually. Boom. Hold on. I can't pause it. And right there, he looks at the firecracker because the firecracker is actually closer. And then the firecracker shoots. Wow, that's so interesting. This is one of the things I love, right? Look at this. The firecracker shoots, and the fisherman loses the target and then goes to the hog, but that lets the hog rider get the shot. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Man, Clash Royale's fun. Clash Royale's fun. Fisherman looked like a deer in headlights. The fisherman, a classic, I don't know what I want to eat move. Yeah, that's funny. No, that's not glitchy, though. That was straight up just the fisherman targeted the firecracker. She popped out of range. And next thing you know, fisherman was kind of left there swinging at nothing. Chicken intended. Hello. First time chat from a viewer. Welcome to the channel. Make that a short for your YouTube. Yeah. I need to make a note here for myself somewhere. Chuck, among all the things you're doing, will you DM me to make that a thing for my channel and also the fisherman hog counter? Could I ask you to do that? I know you DM me sometimes. I'm going to get DMs from like 80 people now. Jasper Love Benny says, hi, Rich Slayton. How are you? I am well. Ankit Sharma, I don't know. You have some real... I don't know. Because the shades... Because they key? Is that what it is? Some people, like, get really, really triggered by me wearing sunglasses on these streams. I don't know why. When is the next round? Well, we have 6 matches today, and then tomorrow we have the final, the grand final. The grand super grand final. What will the winner get in this tournament? Well, right now they're playing for elimination and $1,000. Winner gets $1,000, loser leaves and gets nothing. Top prize is $15,000. It's actually 15,000 euros, which is even better. Jasper, I am from Germany, and your casts helped me learn English. Oh, cool. Sweet. I'm happy that's helping. Who do I think will win? In this one? I don't know. Ask me in 3 minutes-ish. All good on Kit. Don't worry about it. Slow opening in game number 2 for these two. There was a minute where it felt like Grieco was the next big thing out of Japan. And he's still playing admirably, no question. He's playing very well. But there was a minute where everyone was going, hey, Grieco is the next guy. And it's almost like, it feels more like KK and Mugi. Like, Mugi obviously had a nice little, like, let's call it a comeback run. Because he was kind of, like, quiet a lot of the year, and then kaboom, big old CRO World Championship. But it felt like Grieco was about to supplant a lot of the Japanese players as one of the top guys in Japan. Still a top guy, obviously. Still like a top 5 guy, probably top 10 easily, probably top 5 guy in Japan. But I felt like he was the next thing. And then KK, like, kind of rediscovered how good he is. Best way to put it. What about the tacos? Bro, tacos are good. Burritos are better. Interesting choice here for Cody Go to go gold. Why is it? There's been a lot of golem. Why do you need? You think you're gonna get the DPS on tower with Becca there? Is it just like a full spam time now? I don't think this works. How? Oh, never mind. A lot of damage here. NATO in that E-Wiz turned into a whole lot. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Can you defend this though? P.E.K.K.A, Golden Knight. Ram Rider going to stay pretty healthy. Doesn't go through. Nice NATO here. And, whew, color me wrong. Cody Go. Cody Go with can we get a clip on that E-Wiz? Cody Go takes that, no hablo español. Cody Go takes that Iwis to the opposite lane and just piles up behind the golem, and hoo boy. Needs to do some real work here, though, does Cody Go. Grieco putting the pressure on. And no cage available. Snowball making some room for this Ram Rider to keep on touching. Whoa, 808 and Heartbreaks on the right-hand side. Heartbreak for Cody Go potentially right now. He might be out in 2. 808 to 1504. Double cannon cart in the left-hand lane. Ewiz should get taken care of, but those cannon carts get dropped off their wheels. They ain't doing nothing here. No, one cannon cart stays up just enough, and the Golden Knight pushes it in range. 18 seconds left, 1080 to 808. Lightning gives the lead right now to Cody Go, but Lightning in the favor of Grieco right now, and there are no Lightning blocks available for Cody Go except for a double drop attempt. He's not going to get a double drop attempt right here. Can the cannon cart connect? Cannon cart does shoot, and there you have a 2 HP win for Grieco. 2 HP, that's almost 1. What a crazy ending. The cannon cart slides on through, but not quite enough for Columbia, and Grieco holds on for the second closest finish you can have. Oh my word. Woo, let's go. I'm just going to sit here and breathe for a couple minutes. Okay. Okay. Oh, here's the replay. They got replay on lock right now in the booth. Here we go. This is the final minute here. Let's do it. If you don't like that, then you don't like Clash Royale. I totally took that from a former Sacramento Kings announcer, by the way. So the Golem played high, misses the Ghost. So then Golden Knight comes out. He can't do nothing. Snowball makes a whole bunch of room. And then the Lightning. Oh, man, that Lightning. Oh, boy, that Lightning. That Lightning was everything. That Lightning was emotions. And then double cannon cart gets in, and he just can't. He needed to get that bar barrel out on that E-Wiz earlier. The second cannon cart I thought was going to go down. Doesn't go down. Gets pushed in range and connects. That was absolutely crazy. Lightning gives the lead, and now this is just Cody Go trying to figure out, how do I win this, because he knows he can't win it the other way. He wants to push again. The NATO pulls in. Cannon cart gets close and just gets the delay because it went off of its wheels. It would have gotten 2 shots, but it got delayed because it fell off its wheels, and that's the win. 2 HP, that's almost 1. I was trying to figure out how to have fun with that one. Lightning Jitsu, son. Get some of that. Well, he didn't block it. Woo. Momo streamer now, he is mad at BrenChong, says Blake Davis. What do you mean he's mad at BrenChong? What's he mad about? How do these pro players control their heartbeats? I don't know, man. Often they don't. The snowball made all the difference in slowing it down and denying a second shot. Yeah, that snowball was huge. That snowball was huge. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and download that ending because that was crazy. That was a fun one. Let me download that. I gotta make some highlight videos, dude. This is craziness. Cody should have won that one. Heartbreak. Yeah, did you guys get the did anyone catch the Kanye reference in there? Maybe? No? Anyone get it? I'm from Holland. You know something Dutch? I actually don't think I know anything. Dutch, now I think about it. That's a $1,000 snowball, says Casey. You might be right. Here we go, looking at Le Bracket. Grieco moving past Cody Go. Stays alive in the elimination bracket of our international finals. Wero versus Kuri. Coming up next, the winner will face Grieco. We got 3 more matches left. Oh, and of course, here's the upper bracket. Pandora against Mohamed Light. Wallace versus Rubén. And those will be tomorrow. Again, we're going to be down to our, what is it? Going to be our final 6 tomorrow. We'll be down to our final 6. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and you guys will be here tomorrow. Same place, same channel. If you didn't subscribe yet, what the heck are you doing? Guys, subscribe to the channel if you ain't yet. Let me give you a link in the chat, by the way. Oh, that's not how I give links. That's not how I do it. Here's the link. If you haven't yet, if you're chatting in YouTube, you're subscribing. I already know that, but if you haven't yet, subscribe. Become part of the family. Don't miss. Come back to the most fun place for Clash Royale esports. That's right. I said it. Big Nasty says I subscribed. I bet you did. I bet you did. Let's see. Cart needs a buff. I don't know. Hey, bro, I'm from India. Do you speak Hindi? I do not. Let's go ahead and, while we're waiting for the next matchup, let's actually enjoy my excitement during those final moments. Oh, I guess the next matchup is already here, so never mind. Let's go ahead and jump into our next match of the first round of elimination games. Wero, the ladder god, up against Kuri. Wero. Oh, Namaste is Hindi. Got it. Bro, got it. Oh, Lightning became meta overnight. What's up, Rich New? What kind of hat you wearing? This is a hat for the Austin Soul. This is Austin's AUDL. That's American Ultimate Disc League team. Professional Ultimate Frisbee, bro. So maybe RG here for Kuri. Whataburger, in or out? I'll go. I'll go. I gotta turn down going out to eat with some friends, you know what I mean? Kuri's personal best on ladder, 82.71. With a best finish of 121st, so not really a big ladder pusher. Currently ranked in the top 1,000, but it is still early season. But Kuri does have 20 win badges from all 3 20-win challenges. I guess there was a 2018 one, too. I guess, was there one that didn't have a badge? Anyway, lots of 20-win badges there. Oh, Royal Hogs, obviously. Dominic, I see you there on Twitch. So pigs both ways, fireball, and immediate opportunistic push by Wero. If there's one thing I will say that we've seen from Kuri in this World Finals, and maybe it's a nerves thing, the decision-making from Kuri has been not the best in this World Finals competition yet. Happy New Year to you too, Dominic. Happy New Year to everybody watching. $10.41. This is just total domination right now. And now Kuri puts the fireball where it should be, which is on the pigs. Golden Knight doesn't... Man, I would love to sit down and just, like, understand the mechanics a bit more. There's some things in the Golden Knight where you're like, okay, what does the code tell it to do in certain situations? Final 90. Pretty close here. Wero with about 123 HP lead. Adding to that now is some EQ cycle, and that just might be the game, is EQ cycle, defend with mortars, drop some deliveries on the head of these pigos. Doesn't need to be careful about that flying machine, though, because flying machine will sneak in like that and get a lot of quick damage, 1163. Although that's not the side that Kuri would have wanted it on, but he's trying to not give a counter push opportunity. Pigs in, fireball going to be here for defense. The EQ gets on the cage of bits. That's going to be some touching. 335. Pigs split this time. And that's the flying machine that Kuri wants. And that gives up quite a bit of damage here. The third shot gets in. That is not what Wero needed. Third shot gets in. Oh no, needs to be a bit faster on that delivery. Wasn't. And man, I know the feeling Wero had right now. I hate playing against that fireball bait deck, especially when you don't have a fireball and you can't take care of the flying machine. That was brutal. Let's see. Yeah, Doom, just go ahead and DM me, man. All good. All good. Hello from Russia again, says Diron. Tyton. Let's see. Kuri back on point, 10-3 record. Not there. That was an interesting one. I just trying to deal with that flying machine can be so annoying. You saw flying machine stealing it for Kuri there. For sure. There was a huge hogs push early. Kuri, like, early on, Kuri was playing like, hello, you speak Russian? Spasiba. That's it. That's all I got. Let's see if I can get some good replay stuff in. Hogs push. It's so hard to do this on your own, especially when your computer doesn't want to help. When your computer is being real slow and annoying. I'm going to have to invest in a new system here pretty soon. Especially considering some of the stuff we have going on this year. All right, let's go ahead and... Can I load that in yet? Let's go ahead and get our first of our replays in. This will be that big hog push. 1 second here, folks. So Fireball goes to the Archer Queen. I guess he had to do it. And here we go. Let's jump back into game number 2 here, because it took way too long to get for me to load those up. Got to be a bit faster. Haven't seen a lot of minor wall breakers today. Curious to see how Kuri goes with it. You talk about being ladder greats. Kuri, not much of a ladder pusher. Wero, personal best 87.48. And, of course, multiple #1 finishes on ladder, including most recently top 1 finish in May of 2021. Wero was rumored to be tied to so many CRL teams, but never really wanted to do it, it seems. It was coaches were always trying to get him to join. Rumored as part of Liquid for a moment. I know Trainer Luis was trying to get him on Immortals/Space Station for a while. Never quite materialized. Minor plus Vats, Uis takes care of business. Does not get the minor, though. Played maybe a tile or a half tile high, and so that minor gets the full life. Wall breakers do a little bit of kite work. XQC saying he's moving because LA's internet infrastructure is trash. LA's internet's pretty bad. There's like some very specific neighborhoods where you can get pretty good internet, but mostly no. If you need big load internet, LA's not the place for it, it seems. Which is real strange. And that Golden Knight takes a long trip, but doesn't end up on the AQ. She still goes down. $18.46, the number in the top right-hand corner with under 20 seconds left, and so far it's been all Wero. And the AQ has not been able to be a real factor for Kuri. That's been a big problem. And, man, that 1 HP Ewiz staying on is an absolute nuisance for Kuri. Mega Knight not in cycle. Ewiz just helps with the Mega Knight. Wow, that's just shredding. Absolute shred job by Wero. We're going to game number 3. Hey, Sanchit, you're getting timed out for spoilers. You do it again, you're getting banned. Don't come into the stream and give spoilers because you have someone on your friend link. There you go. They're just sitting on that replay there for a second. Hold on. Why are all animals symmetrical? That's a great question. Are they all symmetrical? Aren't there some that are not? Ewiz is the MVP. Oh, that's a good clip there, Chuck. Let me go ahead and grab that one. Yeah, guys, don't come in here with spoilers just because you have someone on your friend link. That's an easy way to get timed out and then banned. He missed the zap on the Ewiz. That was absolutely huge. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Steven. That one was massive. This is from game 2. Oh yeah, here's the ending of game 3, or of game 1, I mean. And then let me go ahead and prep that replay from our last game here. So this was the ending of game number 3. Or sorry, of game number 1, I mean. And you see the fly machine just not getting controlled. And that's annoying. That's just a hard situation there for your boy here. But then here we go. This is the Ewiz. So watch this. The arrows come in. They get the Ewiz and they get the zappies. But then when he zaps, he just takes the zappies and not the Ewiz. And honestly, I don't know what the better call is there. I think the zappies are the ones that are more important to get off than the Ewiz there. But then, boom. Ewiz helps stun, bar barrel plus Mega Knight, and that's just a GG. That's an absolute GG right there. There you go. There you go, folks. And here we go, game number 3. There was a player who had Wero on his friends list, and our stream is a minute or two behind what's actually happening. And he just posted that Wero run before it happened. Hey, Rich, when is CRL 2022? It's going to be in 2029. Where do I see Clash Royale in the next 3 years? In every home. On every television, on every computer screen. The only thing anybody does is Clash Royale. Interesting Hog variant here with Musketeer. Muskie's such a weird card to balance, and she's not super popular right now. Stefan Rakovic. Stefan Rakovic? Can I pronounce your name? Stefan Rakovic. Rakovic. I think I'm close. Tesla to counter the mortar here. But mortar gets through anyway. Hog gives the guards a bit of a confusion. This is interesting because you have all these building counters. Oh, and look at the damage from the drill. The drill push, the drill wall breaker push, left-hand side. So both players taking huge haymaker blows. Hey, Sahal from Ireland. With the €20 super chat. Dude, you always come in so heavy. Really appreciate the support. So switching lanes now is Wero. Hog doesn't hit for Kuri. Kuri needs to put some work on this right-hand side. I don't know if the mortar's the call here. Now mortar's not going to be in cycle next time wall breakers come down. Fireball in. Yeah, Wero's in good control here. He decides just to sack that whole situation. Interesting. All right, just decides to sack and send. Interesting strategic call here. Will this pay off for Wero? I don't know. I think he could have defended that, but maybe didn't need to. Those guards are going ham on that right-hand side. Let's go. Drill fireball, drill in a fireball in just a half step early. 2:58 remaining, minute 45 left. Pig in the pocket. Sounds like a kid's toy, right? Pig in the pocket. And another slowdown here on the clean feed. I'll do a refresh during the break, but let me check. Let me just check the internet. But if I'm coming through hot, yeah, no, my internet's still gangster. I don't know why this is frozen. This is the second time this is frozen. What in the world just happened? All right, folks, give me a second here. I don't know what's going on with that clean feed. Let me reset it here. What in the world is happening? I don't know. Clean feed just busted there for a minute. Sorry, folks. But it looks like Wero won that one. Here you go. I'm also going to turn off, just completely turn off that transition there, because that transition ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Yeah, my internet's fine. Don't know what happened with that clean feed there, folks. But there you go. Wero won. If the Hog player won that, bruh. Was Mohamed disqualified? No, I don't think so. I'll ask League Ops. Give me 1 second here. I'm asking League Ops about some stuff. Oh, hey, best last second 3M. I know you love Three Musketeers. You post about it all the time. And there's the bracket, folks. So our upcoming matches, we have Line versus Vitor, and then we have Griko versus Wero. Got it. Yeah, no, Mo's playing tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on. Why people are saying he was disqualified. Mo's playing tomorrow. We're just in the lower bracket. Tomorrow's upper bracket, folks. And here you go. Let me look at the bracket there. There's Line versus Vitor. Griko. Wait, did my... Why is this clean feed so busted? I'm going to refresh it again. No upper brackets today. No. None. But I'm trying to figure out if the clean feed is still functioning. Very strange. I guess it is. I guess it's working now. It's been a little rough today, this clean feed. When is the next balance change? I have heard February. It looks like they're going to be doing it every 2 months from now on, which is pretty cool. No upper bracket. No upper brackets today. Rich, you running Windows 98? No, this is a 2017 Mac Pro desktop or whatever. And this the final day? No, the final day is tomorrow. And again, the clean feed just chunking. Very strange. Very, very strange. My thoughts on Ngannou versus Gane? That'll be fun. I'm more excited for Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa, though. What does the winner of the lower bracket get? The winner of the lower bracket is guaranteed second place, 7.5K, and a shot at winning first place. Assad saying prediction Vitor 2-1 over Line. Tai Tuivasa, yep, for sure. So interesting that we're just kind of going, I mean, it's probably going to be Ram Rider from both directions. But interesting that they're both going with bridge spam variants in game number 1. And how kind of repopularized P.E.K.K.A is, especially in competitive. Maybe P.E.K.K.A's more popular because Royal Hogs have become a little bit less popular. You still have the like the Fireball Bait, Recruits Hogs, Flying Machine deck, but oh, Vitor knows that's going to be a lot of damage. Just has to eat that. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Bye bye tower. Rich, you murdered my name anyway. I love your comment. Ajad? I mean, Hussein I can get. Why don't you give me a pronunciation guide for I mean, I'm assuming that's a transliteration as opposed to your name's probably written appropriately in Arabic, and so that's probably an English transliteration, which transliterations are always iffy, right? Especially with Semitic languages coming into English. So give me a translation guide. Phonetic. My word. So game number 1 going to the no-tilt world champion. That guy is actually, you want to talk about no-tilt, who's a number 1, number 2, and number 3, given his world championship as a solo player, and then 2nd and 3rd place finishes back-to-back years for South Korea in international competition. Vitor's also done well in the no-tilt worlds. He in Portugal, I believe, made top 8 in 2020, if I remember correctly. Let me check on that. I think it was top 8. No-tilt world championship. Oh well, he made top 8 in the same competition, which I forgot about. And then no-tilt worlds, yeah, Portugal made top 8. So he's actually, Vitor's a double top 8er, both in the solo version of no-tilt and in the International Cup, the World Championship. Good on him. And there you go, little replay of, here we go. I guess they're doing replays now. That's kind of cool. Oh, they're doing them like this. I see what's going on. All right, so here we go. P.E.K.K.A goes to the left-hand side after the P.E.K.K.A in the back. Golden Knight to pull. I'm trying to figure out what happened here. How did this go down? Or are we in? Yeah, how did this go down? So P.E.K.K.A and Golden Knight on the board, but line just ignores the Golden Knight. P.E.K.K.A gets stunned. That's nice. No P.E.K.K.A in cycle for the Ram Rider. Bar Barrel ain't going to do a whole lot. P.E.K.K.A goes down, Baby Dragon behind, and then just spam, does line, recognizing his opponent's low on Elixir without good counters. And the high E-Wiz gets completely eaten by that Golden Knight. And there you have it. There you have it. Great play. The Ram Rider in the middle, the super stun lock Ram Rider. That's what it was all about. That's what a hamburger's all about. Nice work there. Let's see. Hunter should get buffed and or make a Rage Spirit to nerf Lumberloon Freeze. Interesting. Hunter specifically? That's your solution to Lumberloon Freeze? Personally, I don't like the synergy. I don't like the synergy of P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider. I think Classic Bridge Spam is better. Yeah, but Classic Bridge Spam is not super viable. So, let's see. Mo's in the winner's bracket. Guys, tomorrow we will see everyone who's in the winner's bracket, which if you guys look at the actual bracket, which I will link in chat right now. In fact, let's all look at the... Oh, I guess we're going to go back to gameplay. Let me link the bracket in chat real quick for you. There's your bracket, folks. If you look at it, Mo is in the winner's bracket, which is tomorrow. Mañana. Out of our curiosity, do you get golden gems if we use your code? No, I get a small portion of the sale when you use my code. Ajad. I scored 0 for next in school. Hope this makes sense. The number 3, ZAD. Ajad. Well, you know, I also didn't take phonetics, so there you go. Do I think Wallace will win? Yeah, Wallace is up there for sure. Wallace. Gonna be fun. I think that fisherman works nicely here, but the queen has to get picked up, and she barely... Okay, she does turn around. Wow. Line cut that one close. So here we go. Previous decks, both running the same except for the lightning variant versus the poison variant. Vitor choosing to go, or Line choosing to go AQ with the lightning out. Obvious choice. Vitor also going Archer Queen, knowing how likely the lightning is. Especially with this Royal Giant deck now, too. And that's Fireball. And that's one of the interesting things, right? Like, your choice... I really like putting the Zappies with the Archer Queen. There's something to that, right? To where if you're running Lightning, cool, then the Zappies are super annoying. And if you're running Fireball, then cool, the Archer Queen's super annoying. I actually like that choice quite a lot here. Vitor adjusting his book on tape. He's been listening to the collected works of Bruce Koval, author of the My Teacher is an Alien series. Next, he'll do R.L. Stein's Goosebumps novels. Royal Giant gets stopped by the Goblin Brawler, by the Goblin Hut on the left-hand side. Sometimes I'm entertaining myself, folks. Fisherman does do a little damage on the right-hand lane, 2094 to 2438, as we go into sudden death overtime. Those arrows were a thing. I like it. If we could clip those, that'd be nice. Snowball in, but not going to help that much for the graveyard. And would have loved to protect that fisherman instead. Archer Queen just hangs. It feels like, oh, and this is real nice here for Line. Cage will be there. And Vitor does use the cage for the pushback. I think that goes coast to coast. No, it doesn't, but still going to get some shots. Mega Knight not going to activate King, I don't believe. Oh, it does activate King Tower. In the final minute, that's potentially pretty big here. Gonna have to, oh, decides a Dark Prince here and get the Archer Queen off the board. 16-56, Mega Knight goes down. Elixir a little close to even here. Vitor slightly ahead, splits his Zappies. I am fascinated about how Line's going to get real damage here. Cycling fireballs and logs right now, it looks like. Line thinking maybe not even going offensive. He might do a Royal Giant in the last 15 seconds. Graveyard in. AQ does escape for Vitor, and that's got to be it. Vitor puts a ton of damage on the left-hand side, and win or lose, he still looks like he's feeling sick. Vitor always looks like he just ate something that doesn't agree with him. He just has this look where he's just like, maybe it's the stress of gameplay. Everyone handles it differently. But he always looks just like slow when he's playing, like almost like he's going to throw up. I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard. Oh, I'm a big Vitor fan. It's just so funny. Whoa, 4 clips coming in. Let me go ahead and see what we can get here for some replays. I don't know if they're going to do a replay on the actual show, so let me go ahead and pull a few here myself. Let's see. We have a nice little King Tower activation. We have a not sure what Rich wanted here. There we go. Let's see. Let me go ahead and prepare some replays here for you folks. 1 second. We have this. Here's a sweet little King Tower activation for you as I prepare our last replay. And let's see if we did get the correct replay on the next one. Not entirely sure. We'll find out. So this is the Mega Knight. I thought the Mega Knight was going to go down here and wait a second. Let me go back. Okay, that one doesn't hit. Oh, that's fascinating. When the Mega Knight first jumped, it pushed the Fisherman back into the tower. Look at this. Not in range. Now in range. Wow, that's interesting. My brain hadn't thought of that before. And then here we go. Oh, let me go ahead and turn this volume down. Was this the arrows? Nope, it's not. We were behind the arrows. It's all good. Here we go. Let's jump into game number 3 between Line and Vitor. Someone said, I think Mirror needs a buff. I think that was Folkstra. There you are. Said, I think Mirror needs. Does Mirror need a buff? No. Mirror needs a vault. Mirror should at best be a gimmick card. Doesn't need to be a viable card in the game. Do I think team-based competitive will come back? It will not come back as CRL. Oh, what a prediction from Vitor. Ooh, that was slick. Go ahead and clip that, baby boy. That was a nice little prediction. Diction getting on through for a little damage from the Valk. Does that end up changing the match? I don't know, but I'll tell you what. Solid read by the by the Portuguese player. Yeah, Hog EQ, you already have the advantage. You can control the mortar. This should be a GG, a well played, and a good night. Will it be? Who knows? But it should be. Mo beat Moogie in a mirror matchup for any #1 in ladder. Oh, was that the final game? I heard people talking about the amount of BMing that Mo sent that time around. And Line just waving the white flag, knows it's over. So that one prediction, it was already going to be a rough matchup with Hog EQ against Mortar. Already had some, it was going to be one that Line had to play really, really crazy well. But in the end, when you get a prediction that did, and it wasn't even the Valk that was the more important part of the prediction, it was actually the spears on that left-hand lane that did the big bulk of the damage there. The spears came in and did a whole lot, and we'll go ahead and get that replay ready. And that was a nice bit of gameplay by Vitor. And Line is going to go ahead and know his tournament is over. Vitor going to move on to our top 6. Line walks away with a top 8 performance and $1,000, but that's where it ends, is right there. People loving that prediction. It was pretty great. Womp, womp, womp. And there you go. Vitor will be awaiting the loser of one of our upper bracket matches. Let me go ahead and see if I can actually, let me go ahead and open up that match, actually, so I can see what let me get the bracket going myself, so I can see who he'll be playing, because I believe that Vitor will be playing the loser of Mohamed Light versus Pandora. So Mo Light versus Pandora tomorrow, and Vitor will be playing the loser of that matchup. And then the winner of Griko Wero, which is our next match here in just a moment. Oh, here you go. Yeah, he'll be playing the loser of Wallace versus Rubén. So tomorrow, our first matchup, I believe, is going to be Pandora versus Mo Light, and then Wallace versus Rubén. And then we'll go back down to that lower bracket. But we still have one more match on the day. One more match. And let me go ahead and show you guys that replay here. And this is that brilliant prediction. I guess knowing spears were back in cycle, knowing it was likely to pull them. It was for guards. Yeah. So, and look at this. And Line's focusing. Oh, that was a little bit late here. Let me see if I can get to the right spot here. So it's the guards going to the. Why is it just? Oh, it won't go where I want it to go. Oh, got it. Okay. So here you go. The guards play on defense. Line's trying to pull. What I'm confused about is Line doesn't pick up the guards here. Maybe it's because he knew he was too far behind on Elixir, but Line doesn't pick up the guards there. And there you go. Guards going to do a whole lot of damage. Why surrender the game? I think he knew it was over. It was already a rough matchup, and then he was so far behind at that point. So there you go. All right, guys, yeah, we're down to our last match of the day coming up here in a moment. It's going to be Grieco versus Wero. Let me show you the clean feed Spanish cast. Right now, the betting is almost even. So who do you think? Let me know in chat. I know predictions are up on the Twitch side of things. Maybe I'll go ahead and I'll vote in my own prediction. Let me see. Let me try voting in my own prediction. Can I even do that? Or is my chatting oh, maybe the pop-out chat doesn't like that though. Right now the heavy money is on Grieco in my Twitch predictions. So what do you guys think? Who's going to win this one on YouTube? Will it be Wero or will it be Grieco? Let me see a vote in the chat. Wero or Grieco. And by the way, if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those things because we're back here tomorrow for the Grand Championship, the World Final, 15,000 euros to the winner, to our overall BrenChong Cup Winter Edition champion. Anuj saying Grieco is intelligent, but experience will be a key here. Casey saying Wero. Rushikesh saying Wero. Grieco for Bumblebee. J-Man, Josh, all saying Grieco here as well. Fafi X with the Wero vote. Jonathan Guff for Wero. Pretty even votes here. Daniel Steyer with Grieco. Ramil saying Light. Yeah, but that's tomorrow. Xenox and Kusha saying Grieco. Ajad saying I will get this one. Ajad saying I'll get this one as well as the Vitor line prediction. Grieco 2-0's Wero. Interesting. Prudivi saying I'd be willing to put big money on Grieco. More for Grieco. I think he meant to say Grieco, but he wrote Grill. I get that. J-Man changes to vote to Wero. A lot of people saying, everyone chiming in here. Izat says OJ. Yeah, probably. Here we go. Cool Pixel, can you ask YouTube chat why they refuse to use Twitch? I don't even like Twitch myself. I only stream on Twitch because the community, I know a lot of the community's there. I prefer YouTube, and also the in-game host is in YouTube. So there you go. More for Grieco, some more for Wero. Well, here we go. Looking like fireball bait for Wero against the soft deck. Drill wall breakers for Grieco. A lot of people saying Twitch drains more data. Oh, interesting. If you're watching on data, Twitch takes more of it. I never knew that. That's interesting. Christian Knight saying Wero's to hit or miss. Grieco wins. Josh says Hadouken. Fair enough. That's a good point. How much is 15,000 euros in dollars? Let me see. Let me do that math right now. Doing this in my head. Totally not looking it up right now. Don't worry. Totally not Googling that. That's 17K. So 15K. The exchange rate's actually not that bad right now. Isn't the drill deck your current favorite deck? I prefer to play Magic Archer NATO drill. But between drill and Tesla and so many pieces of that deck getting nerfed, Fire Spirit too, that deck just isn't viable right now. So right now I'm playing, on ladder I'm playing Royal Hogs, Archer Queen Earthquake, and in challengers I'm playing the Hog EQ with AQ. Once I max my Bomb Tower and my Hog Rider, then I'll probably be playing that one on ladder instead for a little bit. Grieco out to a really early lead here, and a lot of that is this deck that from Wero, it's so hard to actually mitigate damage from the drill in a way that's cost effective. Right? That's a real issue for him. Anything you play to the drill is going to, obviously the drill gets a little bit of damage every single time. But anything you play to it is just kind of meh. And there you go. See a lot more damage in from those stab guns. And between the drill and the Tesla and the Valk, Grieco can save that fireball primarily for use on the Flying Machine, so Flying Machine doesn't really end up being the same factor it is in other matches. So a lot of spend there, and that's going to turn into a decent counter push from Wero. Well, look at that. Yeah, so this is the big thing, is as long as Grieco, and maybe he can't. Oh my word, I was in the middle of saying, as long as Grieco can find alternative ways to defend against the Royal Hogs and keep the fireball for that flying machine, he should be in good shape. And the moment I start saying that, he tries to go for a cheap, oh, for the love of, come on. There we go. He goes for a cheap defense against the Royal Hogs. It doesn't work out. And that Hogs push does a whole lot of work. Final minute. Right now, Wero in a pretty good spot. These wall breakers might touch, though. One of them doesn't not quite get there. I thought one of them would. Let's see if, yeah, has to save the fireball for the left and just control the flying machine on the right this time. Golden Knight going to get a lot of work here, and oh boy, Golden Knight trying to stop it. Guards come in. The arrows almost get the perfect prediction. Doesn't matter. Wero gets the finish and takes game number 1. Wow, what a total turnaround in that one. Absolute flippity-floppity. I put the ippities on there on purpose, by the way, guys. Flippity-floppity happened there. I don't know if they're going to go for any sort of replay stuff, but I have a couple ready for you right now. First, let's go ahead and take a look at this moment with the early wall breaker connection. So you see the pigs coming in. Wall breakers come down, and man, that drill that's the zappies all the way in the back, and that drill just cannot hang on. So then we go into our game 3, sorry, not game 3. We go into our next piece. This is where the Hogs come in after the fireball's out. Right, so fireball comes out on the flying machine, and the Tesla just can't hang. The Valkyrie's on the wrong side, and this is just fireball goes easy. Right, just as I was thinking that maybe Grieco had the math here, and this is it, right? So the Valk, look where the Valk comes in. The Valk comes in and goes to the opposite side. That Valk was supposed to go to the left-hand lane, but then goes back over to the right. So that Valk's going to be absolutely no help. Turns around at the last second to help at the high end, but not available at all for those pigs. And yeah, that's the best thing that he could cycle, and Wero just caught him flat-footed. Really, really nice. GG. And here we go, game number 2, Wero with match point. Rich Sir, why don't we see bomb towers more efficient in tournaments as it is in normal? The competitive meta isn't as swarmy right now as it has been. The ladder meta has a bit more swarm in it than the competitive meta because of dual mode. So bomb tower just is not used as much. Hey, Momo just raided on Twitch. Mohamed Light bringing in 803 people on Twitch. Twitch popping off here for a moment. What's up? Shout out Mohamed Light, who's going to be on in this winner's bracket tomorrow, coming in with an 800-person raid on Twitch. Let's go. Can I even do anything with that? Just let's hit Brian's song with the Momo raid. We are coming up to the last game of this is potentially the last game of the stream here, folks. So if you're joining on Twitch, welcome. Glad to have you here. This is the very end, potentially, if Wero can get this win against Grieco. We'll see. And thanks for everyone who's joining in and following. I can't say thanks to all the follows, but I do appreciate it. If you like competitive Clash Royale and you're a Twitch person, this is the place to watch. Welcome, welcome. And we are in a bit of a staring contest. Kind of a crazy scaring contest And Mohamed Light in the chat saying, LOL, I didn't expect us to finish now. Yeah, I'll pass on the love, Mo. Don't worry. I'll find someone good to host after you. We'll hit a good raid somewhere else. But I do really appreciate it, Mo, and good luck tomorrow. First matchup tomorrow will be Pandora versus Mohamed Light. People have been asking all day to see him. But here we are. We'll see if Grieco can extend this stream just a little bit and get us to the third and final. And Wero going with Bowler Loon Freeze. And no, I thought for a second that maybe the Inferno Dragon changed targets. It doesn't. Still tons of damage. 1282, but now full Lumberloon push on the left-hand side. Ram Rider to try to hold here, but the arrows are going the wrong way. Zappy's going to go high rather than low. They do get on the Inferno Dragon. Ram Rider does not quite touch, and that freeze is going to be a world of hurt on the left-hand side. Wero dropping tower. G to the G, well to the play. We have our final of our top 6. Grieco out. Wero moves on where he will await the loser of tomorrow's Wallace versus Rubén matchup. What a way to finish things off today. Big Mega Knight push from Grieco. Did not matter. Wero shuts it down, gets the GG, gets the well played. And, yep, we now have our top 6. We'll look at the bracket here in a few minutes here, folks. For those of you on Twitch just joining, we're going to go look at all that stuff here. Josh was saying, Viva Mexico. Bowler Loon Freeze is so OP. Says, I know I should know what. This freeze is getting nasty, says White Chocolate over on Twitch. And, yeah, that's not me. This is me. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm Rich Layton-Caster for Clash Royale League. And here with all 3 days of the BrenChong Cup World Championship. Man, this is really cool for those of you who are joining over on Twitch. We are reaching the very end. We're going to go through a couple of things, and then I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. If you're on Twitch, we'll stick around for a couple of minutes. We're going to find someone really cool to pass the raid, pass the host on to. And so don't go anywhere, Twitch. Stay here for like 3 minutes, for a couple of minutes here as we wrap up the show, and then we will find someone else cool. And you know what? Maybe we'll find like a really small streamer and just blast them with a huge raid. How's that sound? Because I always love doing that. Recall on YouTube saying delete freeze spell. Yeah, maybe. Chaos Drampa first says delete. Let's see. Hold on. You are an amazing commentator. Am I? Really? Oh, thank you. What time is tomorrow? So for those of you who do want to see Mohamed Light tomorrow, because you just watched him streaming on Twitch today, tomorrow Mo will, I believe, be the first match. That's going to be at 8 a.m. Pacific time in the U.S., 11 a.m. Eastern time in the U.S. All times local can be found by following Esports Royale on Twitter. So opening match tomorrow will be Pandora facing off against the Prince of Egypt himself with the big raid today, Mohamed Light. And then we'll have Brazil's Wallace up against the former world champion from Team Queso, Rubén. And the losers of those matches will drop down into the lower bracket to face off against Wero and Vitor. Loser of Pandora versus Mohamed faces Vitor. The loser of the Rubén Wallace matchup faces Wero. That point, we will get down to our top 4, and then we get into the big money hustlers on both sides. 15,000 euros, that's $17,000. The grand prize for this event, 7.5K in euros for second place. And, of course, 2K and 4K, the third and fourth place prizes. So, yeah, big money on all the way around. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I really appreciate your support. For those of you here on Twitch, again, stick around for a couple moments. We'll talk for a minute, and then we'll find someone cool to continue passing the raids on from place to place and getting more cool information. Again, if you're on Twitch, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Turn on notifications. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. All other times and other time zones available, again, at Esports Royale on Twitter. And, of course, if you have notifications on, then you just learn when we're on. You can come back tomorrow to see Mo versus Pandora, Rubén versus Wallace, and, of course, Wero and Vitor. Twitch, don't go anywhere. YouTube, I'll see you guys mañana. As always, be excellent to each other. All right, Twitch, hold on. All right, Twitch, we're